Okey, tibalah masanya untuk kita dengarkan ucapan dari pihak keluarga pengantin lelaki. Jadi bagi pihak ibu bapa pengantin lelaki Yang Mulia Raja Nur Zahira dan Yang Mulia Raja Muhammad Daniel dipersilakan untuk menyampaikan ucapan bagi pihak seluruh keluarga.
Boleh sampai? Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, we, Zara and I, and Hamza as well, are representing mommy and daddy and the rest of the family. We would like to thank all of you for being here today. And then, Fa, thank you for gracing us by your presence, by being here. And I think this is the third and last installment of the series of family weddings. Alhamdulillah. And the Liza and Raja Rahman series of weddings, the trilogy is complete. Alhamdulillah. Right? And I'm sure, yeah, there have been surprises in the last two weddings, right? For Zaira, your wedding, Daddy played the piano. Alhamdulillah, for mine, I got surprised with the saxophone. The question is today, Dzauqi, what will Daddy do for you? Bagpipe? Or should the question be, what did Daddy do for you? So, here is what I'm going to tell you, what he did. He swam 1.9 kilometers. He cycled 90 kilometers, and he ran 21 kilometers for you. And in that feat, a half Ironman, he was supported by Mommy. And doing an Ironman, for all of you to know, it's actually a permit given by your spouse to actually even try to complete such a feat. So Dzauqi, I think, look around you, Daddy. He brought the bucket hat for you to represent that he embodied. Daddy doesn't wear bucket hats, you know. So Dzauqi wears bucket hats, and now I wear bucket hats too because of Dzauqi. But he just wanted to show. During his run, I was there. Mommy was there. We all were there, and throughout all the support that Daddy did train, it was actually show all of us that it can be done. Inshallah. All right. Back to regular programming. It's to embarrass Dzauqi for the rest of the evening. Okay, where shall we start? Okay, let me begin. 28 years ago, there was a young boy, cute, smart, creative, living his life, and then Dzauqi came along. Cuter, smarter, and more creative. Better in every way, you know. Growing up, it was always like jumpa aunty-aunty yang ke orang baru kenal. Ini adik-beradik ke ni? Ini hero Korea. Yang ni hero Hindustan. You know, so it's always that. But Doi, growing up with you, you are my favorite brother. You're the only one. I wish I found that video of you. Dulu Dzauqi ni, he's quite a witty one. I think you guys can tell. You know, the last two series of wedding, we just walked in, right? Dzauqi went to do his own performance coming in. That is Dzauqi for you. And I wish I found that video of you. This is my last opportunity to try to embarrass you, tapi I couldn't find the video. It was him singing James Blunt and performing from our bunk bed, jumping down, right? But Alhamdulillah, it didn't happen. I just would like to say that Dzauqi is a little bit different from us. And I think Zaira would actually like to continue a little bit.
Nasib baik tak jumpa video tu. Ha? I'll give you a picture about Dzauqi. When he was small, I remember very clearly. Every time we ate out, if there was a cat nearby, this boy would get on a chair and say, "Alamak, ada meow ah." And then he will cry. He will not eat until the cat goes away. So daddy and mommy will go, "Shoo, shoo, cat, go away." Fast forward, 25 years later, I heard he's now cuddling cats more frequent than our babies. If you ever doubt what the power of love can do to someone, just look at Dodi. He now can hold, not just hold, he can hug a cat. Arisha has a cat. If no, someone's cat. Now he's holding all these cats. So we always make a joke between us. If you ever want to know what, how love can change someone, we look at Dodi. Betul tak?
Okay, another thing about Dzauqi is I think all of you know the kind of stark contrast between all of us. I operate very black and white, straight. Dzauqi is a little bit bengkok sikit. And he's the color, right? If you can actually tell, we're different, But that's where I think, he adds color to our lives. The three of us, Zara and I, when I got conscious of life, yeah, she was there, right? When Dzauqi came around, I was like, oh, so today, tadi, when I actually looked at the video, I rasa sedih sikit. Because you know what? You're the first person, other than my kids now, that I saw growing up from birth, and now dah kahwin. I was like, dah kahwin lah. MashaAllah. But, yeah, I mean, if people were to ask me sometimes, hey, Daniel, you have very nice t-shirts, right? The graphic is so nice, Carhartt, etc. I always tell people, this is not me, this is my brother. He gave me this stuff, So I operate in a very much uniform way. Music, sometimes my wife asks me, mana you dapat lagu ni? Ini mesti Dzauqi kan? Betul. A lot of it is actually influenced by him. He's the creative and out there kind of person, right? But I take that John Mayer, you got it from me, right? Right? Yeah, I think from outside, where did they meet?
Tadi, they've already mentioned how Arisha and Dodi meet, how they met. But to be honest, I can't really recall because I live so far away. I only hear bits and pieces of it. I think there were sheep and goats involved somehow at some point. And all I knew is that Mommy and Auntie Christine, they've been doing businesses together. And I think, it was only until Mommy left Petronas in some sort that Dodi and Arisha got to know each other. And then masa dah kenal tu, apparently I heard they hit it off pretty well. And then from then on, they just fell in love. That's a vague version of it lah. But if you ask me personally, when it started, for us as a family, it was when Dodi started disappearing. Like he was always gone. Every time we came home, we'd see him once or twice. And then he was gone. And it was only until Arisha's reception the other day, Marina, thank you, where we found out where he was always at. He was at the Auntie Kristen's house with Arisha. With air kelapa dengan kuih-kuih. MashaAllah. But that's our Dodi, we got a good 28 years of him, bukanlah serving. I think Mommy and Daddy brought us up to always be family. We were always together. I'm very happy, Dodi, that Arisha's family is now seeing that side of you, and how you are very, it's bukan serving, what's the word? Macam,
Giving.
You're always giving, that's right. Alhamdulillah. And it's very heartwarming to see that that version of you now is also being shared to Arisha's family. Tak sedih sikit. Arisha, welcome to the family. I have always wanted sisters. Alhamdulillah, I'm blessed with 2 brothers, but I've always wanted sisters. Now joining the family, there's you and I and Mariam. And like how I always tell Mariam, I've got your back. If Dodi naughty, you tell me, okay? Okay, you and I, all right? Like Arisha's abang advised you both at Arisha's wedding reception the other day. Marriage is not a bed of roses. You'll face good times and then you'll face tough times. We just want you to know that in those tough times, please, don't call us. Don't, because there's so many things going on here. Like, he's got another baby and, don't call, okay? We probably will return it 2-3 days later, but if you want babysitting services, yes, send to me. I can bring them to see kangaroos. Uncle Dan can teach him or her play skateboard. Maybe not coffee, too young for coffee. Okay? But in all honesty, of course you can call us anytime at all. We've got your back, both of you. All right? Take care of each other. Dodi, keep on being you. Be the good-hearted person that you are. We will miss you in a way, but we are so proud of you. Daniel?
Okay, since Zara will be going back to Aussie, the services for babysitting dekat je. Okay, we live nearby, but anytime, right? But I think I want to leave by saying a few things. I think it's worth for you to know and know early. And I think and your abangah has said it quite well hari tu. So I'm just going to take my own spin a little bit. It's number one, your love language will change between the both of you. Sekarang, I love you, I miss you, when are you coming back? Next is going to be, I dah masuk laundry dalam washing machine. I filled in your gas tank, full tank tau. Tak senggol dah top up. Right? So see, all these people laughing is true.
Because they can relate, it's true.
It's true. So learn that very early. Your love language will change. It might be soon, it might be next 5 years, but understand each other's love language lah. That's it. Number two is count the time with family. I think Ustad captured that very well yesterday. Jangan tinggal keluarga, So part of it is I think we overlook, I think I realized that very well, even getting married, is we live with our parents 365 days a year, sometimes a leap year, 366. But what I'm trying to say is you meet your siblings every day. Now it's going to be a lot less. If you count that, how my brain works, I'm an engineer, it's about 52 days, 52 times a year, 52 weeks, right? If it's twice a week, it's probably double the number, 104. But count those times, right? Kita take things for granted. So, dekat-dekat dengan cerita, pendek cerita, the last times that you actually blue-ticked me, don't blue-tick me anymore. Pick up the phone and call. And I think I know I have another outlet now, Arisha. I'm looking at you. I know your number now, so I'll be reaching out to you if Dzauqi doesn't respond, yeah? All right. And last, I think, remember what Mommy and Daddy taught us. I think the message, overarching message is to never give up. Daddy grew up with us, wrestled us, and making sure, and always asked us one question, give up? Yes is not the right answer. It's always no, right? Never give up. And I think today, the gift that he gave to you is a testament to all of that physically. You have probably about 61, until you're 61 to actually do your full Ironman.
No pressure.
No pressure, but I feel the pressure myself already. So yeah.
Sorry, to Auntie Christine and Uncle Dola, we would just like to let you know that we will take care of Arisha. You know the saying that they say, a son is a son until he gets himself a wife, but a daughter is for life. But to Mommy and Daddy, Alhamdulillah, kita dibesarkan dengan nilai agama yang mengatakan anak lelaki ni, ibu bapa dia memang tanggungjawab pertama dia seumur hidup, which is a beautiful thing. I'm only saying this for myself. I've got 3 boys. Can someone please remind them when they get older, when it's their time, that jangan lupa mak bapak bila dah besar.
Yeah, so I think
Wrap things up.
just to wrap things up before I do, never give up, part of it is the whole service. What Zaira cakap juga, it's going to get bigger, it's going to get tougher, and your services is going to extend beyond the workforce, your family, to the community at large. It's going to be tough, but never give up, okay?
And we love you. We'll always be here for you.
Don't give up on each other too. All right, to wrap things up, I think we've said enough. Thank you, everyone, for making the time to join us. Alhamdulillah. And we appreciate the love and support. And to Dodi and Arisha, we love you. To the world right now, you are both adults, but to us, you're still babies, yeah? Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.